Hi, my name is Lexi. Welcome to Lexi's Book Talks. I have just finished reading Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Maston. The book was released on July 16th, 2013. It is not a series, but does have other young adult books. It is rated for 12 years old and older. Some other work she has done is Save the Date, and that also takes place in the same town, but it's a standalone. This book contains spoilers, so if you have not read it and don't want any spoilers, then please scroll past. You can borrow this book on Libby. You just need a library card. My thought on the front cover has two girls on it, which I assume is either Emily and Sloane or Dawn. It doesn't specifically say. So, Since You've Been Gone is about a girl named Emily who has her best friend disappear all of a sudden without a trace. The only trace that was left was a list that she had to complete before she found her best friend. The letter contains kiss a stranger, go skinny dipping, steal something, break something, Penelope, ride a Durham horse, Yacoop poke, 55S Ave, ask for Mona, the blacklist dress and somehow to wear it, dance until dawn, share some secrets in the dark, hug a Jamie, apple picking at night, sleep under the stars. My theory was that either she was kidnapped or she moved away because of financial situations. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, if it would be too childish or not, since those types of books haven't been something I read since I've been reading more adult content or adult romance. Those are the books that I try and read. But I'm branching out now. I'm reading more. The main character is Emily, and honestly her growth is amazing and I really enjoyed it. I love when the character grows as a person. The story went in a good direction. It stayed on point in the summary and didn't go all over the place. It stayed on point, which was fact that her best friend was missing and was given a list she must do, which helped her grow. My favorite character, I think, was Emily, only because of her growth and character. And then my least favorite was a side character named Sam, because he was a real dick. Kissing her girlfriend's best friend is a big no-no and a red flag. I guess a major point that stood out was the fact that she completed the list over the summer and made new friends, although I wish she would have fixed it with Dawn. It doesn't say if she did or not, and that bothers me. I know she fixed it with Frank, but leaves it open as if they became official. I guess she did that to leave it up to the readers. I think my favorite part was the fact that Frank and her make up and kiss each other in the most romantic way ever. Honestly, wish we could have more about each character. Also, I love how the author included a playlist of each character, so you get the insider and how they are. I also think she didn't make more because she didn't want it to be long. Plus, maybe in the future, if there isn't one, she could mend it with Dawn. I think the book was well written and well executed, like I said. My biggest thing was she didn't fix it with Dawn, but she did with Frank. And even though Frank and her girlfriend at the time were having problems, Emily didn't know that Frank and his girlfriend were having problems. But she did know that Frank had a girlfriend, and yet they still kissed. Only reason why Dawn is mad is because the boy she was dating did the same thing, so she feels for the girlfriend and was calling Emily out on her mistake. I mean, I also know it was at least a little bit. It doesn't say how long ago, but even though it was romantic not too long ago, did he break up with his girlfriend and they're magically kissing? I think that she did the cover really well. It represents the book really well. I think it's now Sloane and Emily. Honestly, don't really know if it was worth the hype or not, because I knew about the book when it came out, but I didn't hear about it too much about it. I definitely enjoyed it and would give the book a 7 out of 10 and would recommend for at least middle schoolers and a young adult in high school should read the book. But I don't know if I would reread it again, though, just because I think I am a bit too old to read the book. The next read will probably be Forever Play by Kathy Archer. Is there anything important that was missed or should have included? If you have any book recommendations, and it could be any book that you want me to read, let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Bye, guys!